Check it out, Casper!
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Casper here, and as we expected, Day 2 has now been announced, and they're calling this one Meat versus Match, playing on Heavy versus Pyro, which we already pretty much knew was coming from yesterday. However, nothing's changing for Heavy and Pyro right now. Instead, what this is actually announcing is that when you log into the game, you'll be able to pick a side. You pick Heavy or Pyro, and then everyone who plays for that side for an indeterminate amount of time will get points towards their side. Whenever this decides to end, the team with the most points, that class gets a class-specific update. So just to make it clear, you don't actually have to play as that class during this period. You can play as any class, but you will still gain points for your team. A new edition of the comic has been released, so go check that out. It's quite short. It sort of introduces the Pyro vs. Heavy update, to be honest, but cool little story behind there. And there is 4 cool new taunts. 3 of them are community-made, but this is probably the one most people are excited about, the Carlton. If you don't understand the reference, I feel sorry for you. But I can understand why, given the age of the TV show that it's from. They've also introduced some new crates. In fact, 3 new crates. The first one is a starter pack. It's not really a crate. It's probably me misspeaking there. It's actually a box where you get every single unique item for the class. So there's 9 different versions of these, and anyone can buy one of these for what they say is a low price. They don't say actually what the price is, but presumably that'll be on the Manco store. You buy the spy one, you get every spy watch, every spy knife, every spy gun, every spy sapper, not including reskins. There's also keyless crates, where you buy it for money, we don't know how much that's going to be, and you get 1 random cosmetic for that class. So that's the same as doing 4 refined and a class token together. The viability of these boxes, in my opinion, will depend on their price, so hopefully that will be revealed later today. We've also got the Perfect Stranger crate, which they say is containing all the strange weapons that people have been asking for. So presumably, that's a strange weapon of every single weapon that doesn't have a strange yet. Although, we shall see. Amazingly, they have done something about view models. There is now a smaller version of view models available in the game, which should allow you to play the game without having to either turn off view models altogether or have a ridiculous model field of view in order to try and make it smaller on your screen. Great addition, Valve. Something that really should have been in there for years is that you can actually hover over items in a crate's listing of its contents and see what that item looks like. As we know, the items from the game Disgaea? I don't know. But the items from that game are being added. They look pretty cool. I really don't want the game, which is a shame because those hats look awesome. And obviously, what we all wanted to see at the end of these notes is update notes coming soon. So what on earth is that? Well, there's a scales right above it. We're fairly confident there's going to be balance updates coming to this. Heavy and Pyro ones may be coming even before the Pyro vs. Heavy update. We don't know what those are going to be. I expect those won't be revealed until the update actually lands on your computer. So, until then, these will stay a mystery. We don't have a campaign. It'd be weird for that to not be noted in these big graphical pages, so I'm assuming there's not going to be a campaign. Which means if we are getting new weapon skins, they might be given to us in a different way. Maybe there'll be something to do with the competitive mode. I'd imagine they're going to do something to encourage you to play competitive. And just a final note, Valve actually updated the Valve store, the actual physical goods store, to a brand new store earlier this week, and they've actually added 3 matchmaking items, a mouse mat, a poster, and a t-shirt. So go check that out. I believe they ship worldwide, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. When the update actually drops, I'll definitely be covering it here. I've even got a half day at work tomorrow, so I should be able to make videos assuming it does come tonight, which I wholly expected it will. So be sure to subscribe to check those out if you haven't already. Thanks everybody, and stay neato.
If that ain't fair, I don't